Also at the news briefing today was the Minister for Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, Shirley Ayokoboche, who gave us an update on Ghanaians who are stranded abroad. Now, she said so far 806 Ghanaians have been assisted to come home. She also gave us an update on measures being put in place to evacuate others in other countries, and also for those who are already home undertaking quarantine at the various hotels. Let's listen to the Foreign Minister, Shirley Ayokoboche.
The phase 2 evacuations, which mainly comprise privately arranged charter flights as well as evacuations earmarked from now to the end of 2020, is as follows. Evacuations from Nigeria on the 4th and 11th of June the 4th brought in 7 persons, Ghanaians, and on the 11th we received 70 returnees who, as we speak, are undergoing their 14-day mandatory quarantine. Then we had an evacuation on the 6th of June from Washington, D.C. of 41 students who were on exchange program in the United States. The evacuation was financed by the State Department of the United States of America, and they are also under quarantine. We have also received on the 6th and the 9th of June a total of 19 Ghanaian mine workers, and they are also in a hotel under quarantine. 14 Ghanaian mine workers were also evacuated from Burkina Faso on the 6th of June. They are also in quarantine. On the 8th, 24 Ghanaian deportees and 1 student were received from China and are undergoing quarantine as well. Then we have 45 workers from Israel who were also received on the 12th of June, also under quarantine. The ministry took advantage of charter flights arranged by the governments of Egypt and South Africa to evacuate their stranded nationals in Ghana. So the South African government, the Egyptian government were bringing in flights to evacuate their nationals out of Ghana. And we were able to, for South Africa, we brought in 3 Ghanaians, and for Egypt brought in 3 Ghanaians. For South Africa, we brought back 5 Ghanaians. They are also going through the process. All these evacuations have been successfully executed. The third phase of the evacuation exercise began on the 12th of June with the arrival of the first batch of 254 stranded Ghanaians from Dubai. In addition, 141 students who completed their French language proficiency course in Benin Republic were evacuated on Saturday, 13th June by STC buses and are undergoing the 14-day mandatory quarantine. We expect to receive the second batch of 250 stranded Ghanaians from UAE today, the 16th of June. And then the following assisted evacuations are also in the pipeline. Tomorrow, the 17th, and Sunday, the 21st, we have over 400 Ghanaians who will be coming back home. Also on the 19th, we expect 13 Ghanaians from Burkina Faso. They will come road. And then we are looking at also bringing back Ghanaians, totaling about 195 from Lebanon on the 19th, like I said. Then we'll be evacuating Ghanaians from New York, from Washington, D.C., from China, Guangzhou. And China, we are looking at the end of the month, as well as end of the month for Washington, D.C., and also for New York. We are also planning evacuations, and we are discussing it for the Ghanaians within the continental Europe area. And there are not that many, but discussions have started. Discussions have also started to bring back home Ghanaians in other parts of Africa.
So that's the Foreign Affairs Minister Shirley Ayoko bringing us up to speed on measures taken by governments to evacuate Ghanaians stranded abroad, and she highlighted some of the challenges they're facing, especially with the hotels who are not willing to give out their facilities to be used as quarantine centers. But she also mentioned that some facilities cannot be used because of the size and also logistical constraints. They want the security as well as medical officers to be at a particular facility so that they can facilitate the process quite smoothly. And so that is the latest from the press briefing today. Later there, we heard from the Gender Ministry marking the African Union Child Day with that brilliant speech from the visually impaired young lady admonishing children to adhere to social distancing, but also some advice to parents to protect their children during this period of the pandemic. That's it for the very brief edition of News Desk. Many thanks for your company. Daniel Dazi will be up at midday to bring you more stories. Please stay with us.